Me and my brother Yosho are down on our luck. Even worse, we lost our grandfather. But with help from our brother Patty, we shall bring our grandfather's farm back to life. But with a challenge, to pay off our grandfather's old land taxes. Will we succeed? Will we fail? Find out in today's episode. P.S. Thank you to G-Portal for hosting. Put that in part, there we go, make sure everything's strapped. We have all this wood loaded up, everything put in there. Yosho hasn't even got out of bed yet. Wonder where he's at. I guarantee he's still in bed still. Let's go see. Morning.
Morning.
I've been busy. What you been doing?
Oh, so you stacked up all the wood that I cut last night. I was up pretty late cutting all this.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, gotta get some rest somehow.
Hey, all right, yeah, no, I went in and did all this because I want to build a bakery today.
Really? You want to build a bakery?
Yeah, bakery.
So are you gonna make bread?
Maybe.
Man, why do I have a weird craving for bread? Anyway, all right, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's only $50,000.
I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't hear that, and I'm gonna go get to work.
What are you doing today?
I was probably gonna windrow some of that grass I cut, maybe.
Won't you ted it?
All right, I can do that.
When I get back and after I build the place we're gonna make the bakery, I want to harvest the fields.
Hey, Trinity's back.
Oh, I noticed how to show up for work. Congratulations.
I've been dealing with the court stuff.
I was wondering where you at this morning.
Find something to do. Get your job done. Oh, you know what you can do?
What's that?
You see all those pallets of like tomatoes and stuff like that over there?
Yeah.
Why don't you go put it on the other trailer?
All right.
Come on. There we go. $60,000 in our pocket. Time to take all that money and go build ourselves a bakery. Alrighty, we're gonna come back here and we are gonna start the construction of our next little piece of this puzzle so we can start making some bread. Let's get on up into it. Let's get it started. And of course, after all that hard work, we gotta go ahead and start taking our flour over here and unloading it so we can go ahead and start producing some bread. Now, of course, here we can actually look at this and kind of see what everything's gonna take. This is what it's gonna take to make bread right here, and we're gonna do that all day long. Let me get all this stuff transferred over there so we can go ahead and get everything working. Alright, looks like we have 2 things of pig food already. I'm actually going to leave the skid steer over here. Hey boys, you on the radio?
Yeah, what's up?
Yep.
Letting y'all know I'm leaving the skid steer over here at the mill and the bakery.
Where are those at?
Right next to, right on the other side of the barn.
Oh, okay.
We've been actually doing pretty good. It's almost like we're trying to grow a farm or something like that here.
I'm telling you, who would have thought?
I know, if you, all it took was y'all trusting me. Believe that I knew what I was doing.
Oh man, you're making me choke on my water over here.
Hold on, who was the person who bought you all your resources you need to make firewood with?
Who's the one that said the firewood was a bad idea?
Who was the one who invested into the firewood idea, even though he thought it was a bad idea?
Yeah, well, who's the one that came up with the idea first?
It doesn't matter who's the one who invested into it.
Hello, it's our money. Yep.
You forget, I decided to go ahead and still invest into it, because we had other ideas to invest into.
No, it doesn't work that way. We're all in this together.
You're right, we are not, I'm not the final boss, but I'm the person who makes sure we manage the money correctly.
We're like you're the one that spends the money. Ain't that right, little bro?
Yeah.
Little bro, you can move back into the house if you want to talk like that.
No, I'm happy where I'm living.
Hey, Patty.
Yeah, what's up?
When you get done refilling that tractor after you ran out over there, can you bring it over here, please?
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Did you run out of fuel again?
No. You know what I'm doing, Yosho? I'm just making sure I don't get any sediment in, like, the fuel pump or anything like that.
Okay. All right. Just making sure, because I was going to pick on you.
Hey, Yosho, you on the radio?
Yeah, what's up?
You want to come get this harvester so you can do that backfill so we can switch?
You want the windrow?
Yeah, I'll take over the windrowing.
All right. Well, I'm already in the next field windrowing, so where you at?
I am washing off your combine.
All right. Well, then I'll come to you. There you go.
Alrighty, I'll do that in a second. You go ahead and take that harvester and go ahead and start getting that work done. Alrighty, so now we just gotta take this little sucker and start getting on to windrowing. He's doing his job over there. But that's the one thing I love about this, seeing everybody do their jobs and working individually. Like, this is really, really cool to me. You get everybody out here doing a good job and all completing, going for the same task at the end of the day. Like, that's what, ladies and gentlemen, why I love multiplayer so much is it's hard to get this experience anywhere else.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah?
I don't think we have a tractor that has skinny tires on it, do we? For him to fertilize, he's going to need one.
Let me get on the phone with the dealership and let me get that new sprayer ordered. We'll just use that instead. And so if he has to run over the crop, I mean, that's how it is. If he has to run over the crop, at least it'll be a lot less with that new sprayer. Alrighty, I just signed for this sprayer right here. It's a newer-ish sprayer. Hey, Patty, I'm gonna drop this windrow off. I'll pick up the baler if you want me to.
Okay.
You think Ruby will be able to cut grass?
Nah, she tips over. Tried hooking her up to the mower already.
At least now we got the sprayer upgrade, and next upgrade we need to get will be the plow. That has to be like one of the next like actual quality of life upgrades we do. Hattie, won't you come pick up the mower, go over to the second farm property and start mowing a good chunk of land out for a wheat field?
Okay.
Come in, Nate.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
I need to go pick up some fertilizer. We're empty.
Alright, go ahead and pick it up, bud.
Alrighty. I'll just charge it to your account.
Sounds good to me. Right now, we gotta come back here. I want to at least get this one bale finished out all the way. I will say, like, look at this. So you got the trees growing over there. That looks beautiful, in my opinion. Not only do you have those trees growing right there, you also have everybody just legitimately sitting here working as hard as we do on the farm. Alrighty, I'm actually going to turn the baler off for a little bit. And I'm going to set this right here. And I'm going to see if there's any other projects that need to be done today. Which, actually, there is one thing we need to do. I'm going to go ahead and feed the sheep today. I'm going to use the good old forklift that we got not too long ago. I got a question. Why do we own these sheep again?
I don't know. I'm not a shepherd, so I couldn't tell you.
Neither am I, but I mean, I feel like the person who's supposed to be their owner just don't take care of them ever, don't feed
Man,
them.
I feel like the person who's their owner is always stuck on other jobs. He has no time to go feed him. It'd be great if somebody could take care of him for him. Thanks, appreciate it. Love you, bye.
Wow, Nate.
He's sassy.
All right.
Did you upset him this morning or something?
Not that I know of. Alrighty, we got to get this thing mucked out again. We are really starting to really pile on the manure. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this. If y'all can think of a way for us to start using this manure a little bit more efficiently, manure spreaders just aren't really it for us. So we need like another way, like almost like a reduction of some sort, or just some way like to use it all. Or do y'all think we just sell it straight out? I want y'all's suggestions, because I mean we're getting a hefty little pile over here, and this stuff is easily 200,000 liters worth of manure sitting over here, and that's a pretty pricey substance in my opinion. I mean, that's a very worth it for us, but it's also very difficult for us to spread it because the small spreaders that we would need just are so small they're not worth for us to play with. Alrighty, got all that manure mucked out of there. We need to eventually put some more bedding down, but I'm not gonna worry about it this very second. Ooh, our bank account does not look pretty at all. We have like nothing left. Not really anything to sell either. Well, we got some firewood. We might as well take one more load of firewood, not a full load, maybe like 2 or 3 pallets, just to make sure we can sustain ourselves. Alrighty, so we went in and got ourselves 5 pallets loaded up. I'm gonna actually take this all into town just so we have a little bit extra cash in our pocket for when that big bill comes out and we really need to start hunkering down. Like when the bread starts being made, that's the end of that production. We're going to go ahead and start selling the bread. I know we're also getting now liquid slurry. We need to figure out what to do with that situation. There's just a lot of stuff we need to honestly start thinking about what's the next steps with. And I think we're coming down to a general understanding for everybody that we're getting close to where we need to be financially to start saving. Or we're getting to the point structurally where we can start saving for our farm and be able to start making more and more money to where we can pay that $400,000 debt off, so in the future we can expand even further, even possibly get another loan and expand even more. Alright, we're gonna sell the rest of these right here and have all of our firewood sold for right now. That will sell for the day. There we go. That will give us a little bit of extra money so that we don't have to worry about not having enough money. Now there is one thing I want to do before we leave. This right here I've been looking at for a little bit. It's only $8,000. I think we go ahead and pick this up so we can use this and get our fields cultivated a little bit faster and made faster. So I'm gonna go in there and talk to the dealership guy and hopefully get that bought. And there we go. Went ahead and spent $7,500. We got him to come off the price tag by $500. And now we have some officially upgraded equipment. Now we can actually start having our fields done correctly instead of the way we've been doing it. And we can also get it done faster with the width of this. Alright, got to put this over here. Got to clear out all these bales out of the field. I mean, it looks like our animals are actually doing pretty good. I know the other pasture, they are starting to collect slurry, what one of the other boys just told me a little bit ago. It's been a pretty interesting day. I mean, we've been really busy, but also at the same time not. So, like, pretty much the only thing that's really happened interesting today would be the new building. And hopefully that right there will be able to start making us some good amount of money. And we'll be able to start really producing more from there. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of the episode. I appreciate y'all so very much. From me, everybody here, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. We'll see you in the next one. Peace!